This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by Freshly, chef-cooked healthy meals delivered to your door. Save $40 off the 6-meal plan for first-time users with code MMA639. J&P Cycles, the best aftermarket parts and accessories for your motorcycle. Save up to 30% off with code MMAN. HostGator, one of the top web hosting providers around. Save 60% off of shared hosting for 3 years with code MMA60. Mattress Firm, get 10% off with code MMANuts10. Defense Soap, the ultimate soap for wrestlers, jiu-jitsu, and MMA athletes with the new peppermint oil bars and shower gel. Use code MMA Nuts for 15% off. Hey fans, it's MMA Nuts, episode 395.
395!
My name is Ingo Weigel.
McGregor with MMA Show. By my fans, for our fans, walk the line between serious and ridiculous. Went fast.
Didn't pick me out that time.
I
was waiting.
Ready. I saw you, so I double shot.
Okay.
Go.
Nice one. Hey, we almost had episode 400. How crazy is that?
I know. What are we going to do? Anything special? Like
400?
duct tape and 40s to you?
I was telling someone about that. That was a crazy show. I might be up for that. I have to Uber home, though. I can't be driving after that. I mean, like, duct tape and 40s. The only problem I had with that was, well, two.
What?
One, getting the shit off was very painful. And
yeah,
two,
I think I was don't move,
like,
stop being a bitch. Really ripping it
like,
off.
Fuck you. So, and the other part is it's very cold.
Yeah, that's
I have to wear gloves next time.
Gloves, good idea.
That'll be professional.
Well, you don't need to tape them, do you?
It's more fun. It's
like,
more
what are you
fun.
doing? I don't know. I'm just gonna fucking tape a couple 40s to me. Call me Snoop Lion or something.
Snoop Lion. There you go.
Back when he changed his name.
Sugar Snoop. Sugar Daddy Snoop.
Something like that. Hey, shout out to Jared Christensen for doing a 100-mile bike ride for MS.
Oh yes.
Made it happen.
Are you posting a picture?
Maybe.
Yeah. We love you, man. We like to be inspiring. We don't only drink beer. We also exercise.
That's right. Gutting out the extra 20 for me. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Make it happen.
Especially for charity.
Yeah.
Props. Making it happen.
What else we got? What's going on? Start off.
Should we get into some news?
Go ahead.
Right off the boat. Let me give you something interesting.
Okay.
Wanderlei Silva officially kicking off his campaign for a seat in the Brazilian Congress. He says that it's his next fight, and that's what he's looking forward to. And so he's got this Bellator 206 thing going on, right, with Quentin Rampage Jackson, and it sounds like win or lose, the man is going to retire officially and go into politics.
I don't believe that. Well, okay.
So I don't know. Brazilian politics are very corrupt. There's lots of corruption. Is
he going to be anything different?
Well,
going over there?
His thing is that he's already got money. He doesn't need money, so he doesn't have to take it from the people. So he says.
That's what they all say. And then once they get in, they get a little dirty.
There's blowjobs everywhere.
Tip, okay.
Exactly.
Hey, what's happening?
It's like suck it a little bit.
As long as when he runs, he does his videos like that
like
with the fucking flashlight, then I can support Wanderlei Silva for
Okay.
whatever Congress or
I'm with you. Yeah.
spiritual position.
Exactly.
Maybe he should be a healer.
Spiritual healer?
Yeah.
I might be.
A shaman, if you will.
You can do like ayahuasca trips.
Or a puppet, some sort of puppetry. I don't know why. I'd like Wanderlei Silva working the puppets would really float my boat.
Yeah. When he got that, I just remember like how tough he used to look, and then he got that facial reconstruction.
Yeah.
It just
everything's so tight and stretched, and his eyebrows are funky that almost look like they're penciled in from like a lady in the 50s or something.
Didn't they shave his like bones a little bit because he had all that scar tissue?
I think he got that, and I think Nick Diaz had that. Remember, because every time he got punched once, he would cut right up. So he shaved him down.
Okay.
It's weird.
It's fucked up. That's when you know you're crazy.
When
you shave your facial bones so you can fight more.
That's when you're legit as fuck. You just, man, these pointy bones aren't working to my advantage. I'm going to shave them down.
That's right.
Can you shave anything else? Can you make my elbows pointy like Kenny Florian elbows?
Maybe. I think that might be illegal. I don't know. You shave your balls. Helpful.
Especially on a street fight, you know. You shave balls. Because when you pull out your pants, you know.
There's that video of that guy. You ever see those? The
Yeah.
guy wearing like the spandex thing, like the thong, and he tries to fight somebody, and then the guy gets all pissed, and then he pulls his pants down, and the guy runs away. Those are good.
That'll work some of the time until you walk into the wrong person.
And they'll knock you
That's always a bad idea, all those stupid videos.
Not good.
You don't want to prank people. You prank the wrong person, you get fucked up.
Yes.
So we both had this article. We were talking last week how Jon Jones hadn't been drug tested like
yeah.
the entire year of 2018, and then we had mentioned that last week, and then all of a sudden this past week he gets tested for the first time ever. He said what? He hadn't left the pool or something?
Do you work for USADA, Matt?
And now?
It's quite curious. I think he knows things.
I know people are on the juice.
I got my eye on you, sir.
Shh. Do I pass the smell test?
I don't know.
I don't think I do today.
Not today?
Shit my pants about. Just about. Close.
And then you're having Zevia, which doesn't it have the artificial sweetener in it? That's not gonna help your stomach.
1 is okay. 3 is no good.
Yeah.
You drink 3 of these in a row.
Stevia will make you shit.
It's liquid
if you have too much. It's funny how a lot of things make you shit.
Just saying. What is in this glass is about the same as in my toilet.
That's hard.
Anyway.
I wouldn't know. It just smells like lemon in your toilet.
Yeah, it was nice to at least spray some fucking conditioner or whatever you want to call it.
All right, let's talk about, speaking of toilets.
Yeah.
Daniel Cormier.
Oh, he's a toilet now?
No.
The fuck? Is this some kind of racist shit?
No.
You son of a bitch.
No, listen.
No, I'm not.
You
son of a bitch.
I don't know what I'm saying. Look, he had the gap in his tooth, and then now he doesn't.
Keep going.
I'm saying,
You want a rope?
I'm not sure how to help me out here. Reel me back in. I don't know.
He's junk because he's got a chipped tooth or a missing tooth. Is that where you're going with that?
Yeah.
Toilet.
I had this whole idea in my
tooth.
head, and then you took it that direction. And thank you.
That's where I like
that.
to take it.
So I like him with the chipped tooth. I kind of prefer he didn't fix it.
He looks a little goofy.
But I get it, because now he's doing more commentating and stuff. He's preparing for retirement. He's got to have the face.
Yeah, well, why now, though? He still has a fight or two left. What if his shit gets knocked out?
That'd be some shit.
You know? Oh, motherfucker. Like, I just paid $30,000 to get my grill fixed. Did you get them all? I think you got the whole top row.
Yeah, he did.
Right?
Everything's nice and smooth. It's perfectly done now.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's a good question. But he did. This article. This is a TMZ article. So, I don't know. TMZ knows about MMA. But they know about teeth.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So, we'll just move along. No transition.
Thank you.
Johnny Hendricks had made a post. He's got a bunch of shit going on in his life. He posted. Here's what he said. He said, "There's some exciting changes happening in the world of big rig. Although I have retired from fighting in the octagon, my involvement in MMA is far from over. We've made a decision to separate from Johnny Hendricks MMA gym in Midlothian, Texas, so I can pursue passions that are valuable to me. From today moving forward, we are no longer affiliated with that gym." So Johnny Hendricks is no longer affiliated
with his own gym?
With the Johnny Hendricks MMA gym in Midlothian, Texas.
I'm confused.
It gets even better.
Is he disowning himself?
Something.
Okay.
This is exciting news, as I have started Big Rig Fight Club in Midlothian. So now there is the Johnny Hendricks MMA, which he's not affiliated with anymore, and now there's the Big Rig Fight Club, also in Midlothian, which he is affiliated with. And he will train fighters at that facility, both in a group and private setting. Says, I am coaching wrestling at All Saints High School, where I am able to have a direct impact on young wrestlers. And last but not least, I have partnered with a decorated Green Beret to train military, police, and more. Our training program is designed to teach new and reinforced sound techniques, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for all the continued support of Big Rig. Oh, I guess he's trademarking something. And would love you to follow our progress as we train and grow. So what are the odds he's going to be successful here?
Does he have brain damage? What is going on here? So wait, the only thing I can think of is, does this have something to do with his crazy contract he had with with that management company that basically paid for all his shit?
Team Takedown.
And then they take half of all of his winnings?
Yeah, Team Takedown, half your fucking
so
money
I wonder
for life.
his likeness was also somehow involved, and therefore this gym was, maybe he's getting
We own Johnny Hendricks, but now you're a Big Rig, and we don't have a piece of Big Rig.
Right, so maybe that's what's happening. Because the only other option is he's got brain damage and something wrong. So his manager should talk to him.
Well, I was wondering, like, remember you opened a restaurant? That didn't quite work out.
No, because he ate all his food.
Well, he couldn't make weight a whole bunch of times.
Well,
it was 70%. I wonder, you know, I hope he's successful. I question it. And I don't like having two things. It's confusing. When I'm going to Johnny Hendricks MMA, I'm expecting Johnny Hendricks to be there. If I go to Big Rig, like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
Yeah, are they across the street
like
from
Texas.
each other?
That'd be awesome. Like, right across the street. Why not? Fuck it. I gotta look that up. I'm curious.
It's gonna be funny. I bet what's right next door. Literally. They're only disconnected by one wall.
That's funny.
That's it. Speaking of fucked up.
Yes.
So UFC 229.
Yeah.
Pretty much sold out, but barring a few super expensive tickets, which are like in the $3,000-$4,000 range. Already the second largest gate in UFC history. Yeah. Sold out in like minutes, right?
Yeah.
Here's a problem though. Huh. It has one good fight on it.
Yeah.
What would happen to this card if Khabib or Conor McGregor decide not to show up or can't show up due to physical injury?
You got to cancel that.
I mean,
you got to cancel the whole event. It's going to be UFC 151.
Yeah. Is that the one with the what's his Jon Jones didn't fight?
Dan Henderson got injured. Chael was willing to step up on 3 days.
Jones said no.
Yep, and then Dana White canceled it, blamed Jon Jones. Yeah, I think you have to cancel the event. The card is not strong enough, and you don't want to put a replacement fighter against either of those guys.
No, because, I mean, what's the next...
Because I think you're wasting an opportunity. If you... Say Khabib pulls out, now you've got Conor McGregor. Yes, he can save the card. Yes, you could make Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor. I mean, I'd probably market that and make that, and I think on short notice you could, but then you fuck up that Nate Diaz Dustin Poirier fight,
which I kind of want to see.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't want to make change. I would just cancel the whole fucking card.
Yeah. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But
I don't know though at this stage in the game with new ownership if they would cancel it. I don't think they can afford that kind of shit.
I don't think they would cancel it.
So I think they're probably gonna force one of the fighters to take a short notice fight.
Yeah. I mean the other you know, kind of the question for me is the reason that they don't have more good fights on the card because of the amount of points that people will take, because the card is going to be so huge and they can't afford to give more money away because Conor is this like a boxing thing where the main event guy makes all the money and everybody else makes like $2 grand?
He's going to make a big portion, but I don't think. Well, let me take a step back and read Ariel Hwani's tweet where he says, "Make no mistake, UFC 229 is still a work in progress. That stated, it isn't the deepest UFC card of all time and won't be. That's ultimately the right call for the organization and should be expected." So what do you think of that? Because we're talking about basically you have one big card or one big fight, which is your main event. The rest of the fights are shit. And he's okay with that.
Yeah.
I think that's cool and that's what we should expect.
I don't know why he would say that. I'm confused.
Shill!
Because he's now
ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
But remember how
is he gonna cry on TV again?
Hopefully. When the UFC started, Dana said he didn't want to do the boxing route because it was always one big fight and all these other shitty preliminary fights. That's why I want to bring you 5 awesome fights for pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. And now we're getting away from that. This is not how we started the UFC. This is not what we come to expect.
No.
I thought the pay-per-views, if you're going to ask people to shell out, I don't even know what we're shelling out now, $65, $70 on HD. The card should be stacked. We should have the best card available, not one fight that's cool and then 4 other, like, I don't give a fuck about the other fights.
Yeah. I missed the heyday when I first started watching MMA. Like over here, Dana was all lippy all the time. He's on Twitter telling everybody, fuck you and fuck that, you pussy, calling fans pussies and cocksuckers and all kinds of crazy stuff. And the fighters were all entertaining and the cards were all stacked all the time. It's like slowly over time, they're just sucking the life out of this thing. And now we have a card that has one good fight on it. And that fight is a super fight, granted, but what's the next in line? It's like
Derek Lewis and Volkov.
Who cares?
Sergio Pettis, Formiga, OSP versus Reyes.
Is Sergio Pettis going to be able to, does he get the water fed now to him, or does he have to still hold it?
Like, fuck you. You take the bottle. I don't feed it to you. Okay, Duke Rufus. Yeah, tough guy. Watterson versus Herrig. Sean O'Malley versus someone.
This is not good. This is like a fight night card.
Pretty much, yeah.
Minus the main
with
event.
one main event.
Yeah. Don't like that.
Am I gonna buy it? Like this, I'm not saying to do this. I'm just saying this says stream all over it.
It does. It really does. And we're all for supporting this stuff, but I mean,
it's tough.
I still remember we were just talking about this before we started taping. McGregor's last fight was about a year ago against Mayweather.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, I was at a concert in the city, coming back on the train, and like everybody on the train is streaming like a fucking like stream from Facebook. It's a pirated stream, and they're going crazy. I wonder if this kind of if this fight will have the same kind of hype as that did. I wonder if people will be doing that to that extent.
Probably. And then I was going to ask you too, last week we had talked about the pay-per-view buy rate. Do you want to revise your buy rate, seeing how fast the tickets sold?
What did I say, $1 million? I forgot what I said.
think you were under $1 million. I had said 1.25 as the minimum, but based on
I'm going to go ahead and say about $1 million. I think it's not going to go past. I mean, it's $1 million. I just don't know. It will be amazing if it goes past $1 million.
I'm going 1.8.
Wow.
I'm going way up now. Just based on the ticket sales of,
it is in Vegas, right?
In the second biggest one, yeah.
Yeah. We need one more fight. Give us one more good fight. Maybe something will happen to the undercard. And they'll have
well, we're not that far away. This is October 6th. So
that's the weekend of the Chicago Marathon. Damn. Sucks. We should come downtown and watch that.
Are you staying out there that night?
I am. I have to. My race is early AM.
Yeah.
I can't drink though.
You're going to be fucking wrecked after. You're going to be asleep. What are you talking about?
What? Oh, no.
After.
The marathon's on Sunday morning.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, fuck. You're fucked. I thought you were talking about, like, you run to that Saturday morning and then the UFC. I said,
oh, no.
You're not going to watch
I'm
that.
going to be dead. I'm going to be dead. Soaking a bucket of ice.
Pretty much. You're going to need a lot of drugs.
Yes.
And something
Massive
else.
loads of weed.
What else you got? Didn't you have something about Paul Harris?
I did. So Paul Harris had a match over the weekend, grappling match, which he lost by decision. But the funny part of the story is that he weighed in overweight at 218 pounds.
Yeah, and it was originally scheduled to be 185.
Yes.
Then it got switched to, I think, 200.
And then he shows up and
then it's open weight.
Okay, but his opponent's only like 13 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
Fair. I saw highlights of it. Seemed like he was not so scary. I don't know.
No, they said Paul Harris was playing the defensive game. He was on his knees the entire time. They basically called him shobbing the entire fight.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him.
Afraid.
Afraid?
I don't know who this other guy is, but I guess he's ready to rip some fucking limbs off.
Craig Jones?
Yep.
I think it was,
Danaher?
Yeah, they figured out his game. So it's like, when was the UFC fight he had against Mr. Tattoo, Johnny Cash? He's like, damn you, you know what it is.
Alan Belcher.
That's it.
I was going to give you initials, but I figured I'd just give it to you.
Alan Belcher. I think once that happened...
He almost twisted Paul Harris, goddammit.
Yeah. When he did that, I feel like he stole a bit of his mystique. So just like when Anderson Silva got his leg broken and lost to Chris Weidman, same kind of story. Like that something changed, because he was scary as hell before that. Everyone was like, "Oh, I don't want to fight Paul Harris. He's gonna rip my leg off." And then now, look at this.
He got mental problems.
Yeah, still has a stash, which is so disturbing.
And he got a different haircut because I saw some pictures of the grappling match. And it was all like funkier than he had, or maybe it was just the back. Because remember that other picture?
Yeah.
Where it looked like he was like ready to serve me the best Italian dinner I've ever had in my life. I was like, holy shit. Like, what are you doing here, Chief?
Mustache.
Yeah, rape mustache, whatever that thing is.
Maybe I should do a mustache.
No.
No.
You ever try that? Like, if you ever shave your shit and then just leave a mustache?
No.
It's not a good look. It's never a good look.
It's disturbing.
Just a mustache.
They call it the Tom Selleck. I get Hawaiian shirts.
Exactly. And then if you want to get crazy, then you do the Hitler. Like, as I'm shaving shit out, like when I shaved my head the first time, I did a mohawk, like a super mohawk.
So you're rocking them.
And then I was like, fuck this. I just wanted, if you're going to take it all off, do some crazy shit with that.
Oh, when I went to the air show yesterday, I saw a dude on the train, old dude, like probably 50-some.
Yeah.
He had a rainbow beard, and he was cool as fuck. Bald head. And I was asking him, like, how the fuck, like, how long you had this? He goes, well, I did it like 5 years ago. Just, I was going to do it for the weekend, but then I kind of liked it, and I haven't changed it. And he's like, I'm in the business world, and people think I'm crazy. And I was like, that's
gay as fuck.
Fucking awesome.
That's fine.
So, but it was cool. It was really done well. Like, he had remember how your beard was? It was pretty big. I guess he combs color through it. He says, it's fun. I could see you doing something like that.
Not so much.
Not the rainbows?
I've colored it once. Just,
what color?
I think I did blue and red. Because I was doing a captain. We were going to Great America a few years ago as like a superhero theme. Because my daughter was going as Harley Quinn, and I was going as Captain America. But I figured if I'm going to do Captain America, I'm going to fucking go blue and red in the beard.
There you go.
And represent, because she was nervous about dressing up. I said, fuck it, I'm dyeing my beard, and we will go as a team.
There you go.
So
Dad's going to look more silly than you.
Yes.
Way to go.
Moving right along. What else we got? Oh, Dana White was talking about GSP, and he was saying GSP is just looking for one-off big money fights, but we're not interested in that. And he also shut down the possibility of GSP versus the winner of Khabib versus McGregor.
Really?
Why?
I don't know. All of a sudden, a disdain for GSP. Seems like he hates the man.
Yeah, it's weird. And I don't know if he's still hung up about like that fake retirement back in the day, remember?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I just need time away. He was really pissed off about that. Or GSP winning the 185-pound title and then walking away.
Yeah.
Or he just hates Canadians. I don't know.
It's weird. It's weird. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I wonder, or it's all maybe the money is too much. GSP wants too much money.
Well, you gotta pay him a lot. If he lost all his sponsors.
He had some interesting things to say about the McGregor Khabib fight. Did you hear his commentary? He thinks that he would put his money on Khabib, but the thing is that he's worried about, which I think is a valid point, is Khabib starts slow sometimes, and he has a tendency to get hit early in the fight. And McGregor, you know, he's got that knockout power.
He does.
It's gonna play. It's curious, you know. I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen in that fight. I think it could go either way, but if McGregor wins, obviously it's gonna have to be early. I think it's not gonna be late.
I'm taking Khabib 100% of the way. Yes.
All right.
I'm no longer betting on speculation. I'm going. The wrestler is gonna fuck the guy with no cardio. Period.
We'll see. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. I'm leaning towards McGregor though.
Okay. I want to talk about the GSP. When GSP fought Bisping, didn't they do like 800K in pay-per-view buys? I thought it was pretty big.
Right. It's not small, yeah. 850, something like that.
So you don't want 800? You don't want 800 to $1 million? Depending upon who he fights? I mean, if he was the fight winner of this fight, you know, the Khabib versus McGregor, I think that's, again, I don't really want, well, GSP finished. He's in finish mode right now, so
yeah.
I wouldn't mind watching him fight either of those guys.
No.
I don't know who I want him to fight more. Kind of want to see the Khabib fight.
Versus GSP?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like it at 55, though. I don't like seeing GSP come down to 55. I think they should do that stupid 65 division and do a vacant belt, but... And then, you, like we said before, if you do McGregor versus GSP at 165 for a vacant belt, then you could have the potential to have 3 guys, or you know, or 2 guys have the potential to have a belt in 3 different divisions.
Wow, that would be insane.
So you're gonna have a 3-division champion if you create that division. But we don't want that. We don't want one-off fights. We don't want money.
I don't know. There must be a reason. I think it's financial. Or personal.
I thought Dana White was just out there bragging that the UFC is worth $7 billion right now.
Really? I don't see that. Okay, sure.
I mean, might as well be worth $100 billion.
They've increased in value somehow magically by putting on shitty events. I'm not really sure how.
No, the ESPN deal. I think he said it was like 1.5 billion or something.
So it's just additive. What about all the other suck that they've been doing the last year and a half, since the 2 years since the thing happened?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're worth $2 billion plus 1.5 billion, so maybe they're 3.5 billion.
When the Fertittas sold the rest of their shares, at that point the company was worth $5 billion.
Okay.
When they cashed out.
Smart. I would do that.
They cashed out whatever remaining ownership they had.
Huh.
I don't know. What else you got?
News-wise, nothing.
No, what do you got there? Doesn't have to be news.
Okay.
It can be whatever.
A terrifying real-life version of Homer Simpson.
Looks like my ball sack.
Looks like it's a 3D rendering, apparently. At first, I thought it was a real person. I'm going, fuck, that guy's got. How does he even go outside? But it's
that mouth.
It's creepy. It's a giant mouth.
You'd suck on a watermelon with that thing.
Yeah.
Like, you get that whole thing up in your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. No, but all right.
A big watermelon, like watermelon sized thing up in your mouth.
Okay. Like tits you talking about?
Yeah. What else am I talking about?
Tits.
What else would be melon sized? My balls? My
Maybe.
balls the size of watermelons?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Giant balls.
ESS. Enlarged scrotum syndrome.
That's right. It's possible.
Walking around in a fucking wheelbarrow. I was on, what the fuck show was that? South Park, where all the guys were trying to get ball cancer so they could get medical marijuana. So they're putting their balls in the microwaves. Then they got them so big they're walking around like one of those toys that you would bop on. They're like a 3-foot ball with the handle, and you'd sit on them and jump around with them.
Pogo stick?
No, not the pogo stick, but there's just a huge ball that you jump around.
Yeah, okay.
Well, they were doing that with their balls because their balls got so big. So all the guys are hopping around town to the weed shop on their balls. And one of them big bouncy balls.
You should try to microwave your balls and see what happens.
I don't need that. we are 7 days away, or wait, what's the date? August 29th, we will have medical marijuana.
Yes.
For anybody who has an opioid prescription.
Nice. I need to get that.
I have a doctor's appointment for August 29th.
This guy.
I got a back problem.
This is right next. My goal in life is to have a practice for my psychology in a weed dispensary or next to it.
Okay.
That's my goal in life. So I can be like, oh, you have these problems? Go next door.
Can you prescribe anything, or?
Not at this point.
At some point,
if I become a doctor, maybe. Perhaps.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if I can. Who cares? I can prescribe love and happiness to you, sir. Prescription considered, sir. Yes. Any news?
No, we're done.
Okay. Ask notes time?
Sure. Donald J. Turd asks, I'm sorry I missed your questions from last week. I said, you had a whole bunch, and I had missed them. So here we go. It said, you nuts walk the line, but which fighter is the most serious and which fighter is the most ridiculous?
Who's the most serious fighter?
Yeah.
Daniel Cormier.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he's pretty goofy.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking because he cries.
I was in the toilet.
In the toilet? No, that's
I don't know about you.
I love how you throw me under the bus.
I'm just...
In my head, that sounded like it was going to be funny, and then you took it the whole nother direction.
Well, how do you feel about Jon Jones?
It's got to take it down the racist past.
I don't know.
Who's the most serious? That's a good question. Stipe Miocic? Oh, Mark Hunt.
He's a goofy bastard. Mark Hunt's he's aggressive.
He's very aggressive.
I think Robbie Lawler, I'm putting that serious.
Yeah.
No nonsense kind of guy. Will fuck you up.
Most ridiculous? I think I'm going to have to go with Nick Diaz. I don't think anyone can ever top him laying down in the middle of a fight in the cage. That's pretty fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, can that ever be topped?
No. Trying to think of people.
Hallman's in his ball sack. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Remember that? Joshua.
I think Paige Van Zant. I think she's kind of ridiculous.
Okay. All right.
CM Punk.
CM Punk. Totally.
That's the easy pick. I don't like
totally
that
ridiculous.
I'm gonna stroke out over here.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I need to smell yourself.
I feel like something has changed.
Because I know I'm sitting next to a racist. And it's very confusing.
Oh my God! I'm not racist.
I'm just kidding.
Here we go.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Who is the heaviest fighter that Mighty Mouse can beat? Another downward question.
Heaviest fighter? 145. I think he beat him.
Yeah, there's probably a couple. Next question. AP is reporting that Donald Trump is in a dark place. Do you think he'll run into GSP there? He says, insert Ingo's GSP impression here.
I don't do a good GSP. I am not impressed by your political performance. That's like...
He's like Russian.
I don't know what it is. It's Russian. What was the question, though?
Do you think Trump will run into GSP in his dark place?
They probably will.
Whose place is darker? Is it GSP or Trump?
Trump's for sure.
You sure?
I think so.
I don't know. GSP, I know that guy's got fucking skeletons in his
I think
closet.
Trump might be gay.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Possible. Because he's like so masculine appearing. Probably.
His body isn't masculine appearing, but his mannerisms, yeah.
Had the power. So like, there's different ways men appear masculine. You know, you got like the fame, you got the physicality, and then you got the power. Sometimes you have all of those things at the same time. But
he uses the power.
He's got the power, man. He's a powerful man. Fucking power you to death.
The tweet of the week, I don't really have, I think I only have one. So
okay, by default.
It's Jessica I guess this other fighter had some say, she said, pick a date, and then baby boo boo honey bunch, and then Jessica I replies, she says, okay, my little cum dumpster, let's make it December in Vegas.
The winner, by default.
There you go.
It's hard to top that.
I haven't heard someone call someone else a cum dumpster since college. I didn't even know people said that anymore. It was guys talking about other chicks when they were going out. Like, I gotta find me a cum dumpster tonight. Like, okay.
Did you know that's a fetish thing?
Sure.
Some guys like to have their woman like railed and filled with cum by a bunch of dudes, and then they want to, you know,
eat it out afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead, 10 of you guys go in there and
fill them full
finish,
of
and I will come in. I'm the cleanup crew. Cleanup crew. I'm the janitor.
Question mark.
Just call me Vladimir Matyushenko.
Some guys get off on watching their woman get all railed, and then they want to eat it up. That sounds really disgusting. But I can understand.
Sounds like expensive to me.
Why?
You gotta pay people for that, don't you?
What? To come in your wife or girlfriend?
That's free?
That's free. Come on, man.
Just put an ad up on Craigslist.
It's like Reddit. You go on Reddit, be like, I'm sure there's a slash whatever for cum dumpster, and you just cum dumpster Illinois.
I'm sure that's probably a website, right? Cumdumpster.com or Whitehouse.
No, you should create one. It'd probably make lots of money. There is a part of me that's always wondered if we started like a porn empire, if we'd be successful. I think we would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel good about myself.
No.
But
I'm getting like my stomach was already turned, but it just turned a little bit more thinking about a literal cum dumpster. Like, how disgusting that would be.
Full of cum. And the thing is, too,
I'm talking like 100 gallons, 100-gallon dumpster.
Not even like the man that's at the end. I'm thinking, what about the guy halfway through is like just railing away, and it's just like other dudes, like, it's just a mess, man. I mean, I don't know.
I think I'm gonna pass out. I can't be involved in this. Moving right along.
Hey.
So we have another tweet. It's not in the tweet of the week contention. It's just Mark Ramondi. He says, I'm at a rooftop bar in Nashville. On the floor below us, there's an extreme midget wrestling card. This is fine. And then you posted a picture of the fucking thing. How fucking cool is this? I didn't know this is a thing anymore. Extreme midget wrestling, the baddest little show. The Redneck Riviera. It's in fucking Nashville, Tennessee.
That little Irish.
Oh, yeah. And then look at the pricing. You could be $50 VIP to be first row.
I would pay that.
A fucking midget wrestling?
That'd be awesome.
I didn't know I was...
Have a few beers and watch that. That'd be very entertaining, I think.
Fuck yeah.
Some people get launched.
Yes, why not?
I like it.
It better be in a goddamn dog cage, though. You go 6 by 6. 6 by 6.
Disgusting, and I'm racist, but he's talking about dog cages.
It's midget. Ingo.
Oh, it's different. Because they're short, you can go ahead and say whatever you want. I see how it is.
If you can... Do you know how they keep them out of the police force?
No, how?
You have to climb over a 6-foot wall.
And? They can't do that?
They can't do that.
Midgets
That's how you take care of the height requirement without taking care of the height requirement.
Interesting.
I learned that in my career of criminology.
Literally, that
no
6-foot wall was designed to keep midgets out of the police force.
What else is it for?
Wow.
If you can't scale a 6-foot wall, you're out!
Could you scale a 6-foot wall? I think I could.
Yes. What do you Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I'm picturing a 6-foot wall.
It's not that tall. It's about as tall as you are. You could climb that.
Oh, yeah, of course I
You
could.
can get over that. Little people can't.
That's ridiculous.
But it's just a fact of life. Like,
okay.
how do you politically correctly eliminate a segment of people that they don't want to have as officers?
You design an obstacle they cannot circumvent. I see. Do midgets have tiny penises?
No, they're quite large.
Giant cocks? Okay.
Yes. Jared Christensen asks, what are the chances that Khabib versus McGregor fight actually takes place? And if it gets canceled, what's the most likely reason?
You know, I don't think either guy has a history. Well, let me backtrack.
Khabib has a big history of that.
But in this particular case, there's a lot of money on the line. I don't see him backing out of this thing. I think the likelihood is a Khabib injury.
Or missed weight. Missed weight.
Good point too. But yeah, I think the fight even with missed weight, the fight still happens.
Tiramisu.
The fight still happens.
Oh, the fight's happening.
Yeah, if someone misses weight, they're still gonna fight.
It's a title fight. We don't care. Make our own rules.
That's
right. Follow up. Daniel Cormier tweeted this one out. He says, old Brock is looking smaller through the middle. He's getting ready to really come and get that ass whipped. Have fun in this WWE title match because when we clash, I'm in that ass. Wait, I'm in that ass.
He said, I'm in that ass.
Yeah. And then the question is, I'm in that ass. What kind of fight is DC hoping for? I don't know.
Well, I'm not sure. I don't want to say anything because I've already said things. I'm done saying things about DC.
The gays, Ingo.
I don't want to be racist, and now it's gay shit. It's like, what am I supposed to talk?
I don't know.
Maybe that's why he got his teeth fixed. He might be gay.
But I would like a little gap tooth. Haven't you ever had a chick with a gap tooth?
Not that I recall.
I'm just saying.
Maybe.
Enrico Machado, close it out. It's time. Pound sign, nuts roll. Pound sign, Matt Rape Train. Pound sign, Ingo Sugar Daddy. Would you rather be perceived as likable or competent?
Likable.
Yeah, I think so.
Competent.
Competent's an insult.
The fuck does that even mean?
That guy's competent.
I don't even know what that means.
That means I'm slightly above retarded. Thanks.
Right.
Would you rather climb the tallest mountain or travel to the bottom of the sea?
Tallest mountain. I'm scared of the sea.
Oh, I'd go to the bottom of the sea. Me and James Cameron?
No thanks.
Let's go down there. Let's find some fucking aliens and some weird shit.
No, thank you.
Would you rather travel to Tokyo, Japan or London, England?
I've been to Japan, Tokyo. I would rather go to England.
Why?
I've never been there. You know what? My dream, maybe I'll make this happen next year as a trip, is I want to go to a Liverpool game. Watch a little soccer.
You're going solo on that one.
Huh?
I said you're going solo on that one.
We still have never planned a trip. We need to. But I want to go to a Liverpool game. Drink some beers in England. Root on my team.
The motherland is. I have UK in my blood. We were talking about the 23andMe last week, and I've got the UK shit in me.
The Beatles love Liverpool. I love Liverpool. We get shit faced. Talk to some British women, although, you know.
Isn't that where the gap tooth comes from?
Yes, the gap tooth. That was
sweet.
The gap tooth.
Nice. Exactly. Maybe we need to make a trip to the UK.
Yes. They don't carry guns.
You could fill that gap in.
I can fill it in. They don't carry guns, so it's safe. Something.
A lot of fisticuffs.
That's right.
I think I'd choose Japan. I want to be like 3 feet taller, right? Be looked at like a legend.
I know why you're gonna want to go to Japan. You want to buy those used panties out of the dispenser.
Ooh.
Don't you? Yes.
Yeah, that's what I need in my life. Is
you're gonna be on that Japanese game show where they're smelling asses. It's like, can you smell?
Only if they're men's. I don't want to smell no ladies'
It's
asses.
a show, so the women have to smell asses to figure out if it's their husband or not. That's a show.
Of course it is.
Yeah, and there's a men's version which they smell vaginas. I will say, vaginas have a distinct smell between person and person. Very much so. So, I believe I could excel at that show. So if you need a contestant,
it smells like a
call me.
A 1980 gonorrhea right there.
No,
then pass on
I'm
that.
not talking about nasty.
That's a
like
nice 72 syphilis.
Tuna fish type stuff. The mustiness of a nice vagina.
This one smells like it hasn't bathed in about 3 weeks. Totally into it.
Totally into it.
This one smells like iron, copper. It smells like pennies. What's going on this one?
This brings me to a question, very important question. That's not on your list. Harry Bush, not Harry Bush.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This isn't even a question. Harry.
Harry.
For fuck's sake.
Harry's better.
Like 1970s style.
Like jungle.
Fucking afro. Out of control.
Wow. Not clean shaven?
No.
Never?
Well, you could take care of it a little bit, but the bigger the better. The badder,
the better the bush, the better.
Yes.
It's like a full,
out of control.
Out of control.
Yeah.
It's fucking like African jungle.
Let's go.
Okay. Nice. Okay, good for you.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Why not?
I'm somewhere in between. I like a bush, but I'm not looking for jungle.
Hey, I don't mind it. You're just saying.
You can have jungle.
You want to go out of control? I can
like
get crazy with you.
Fluffy kind of thing.
Get crazy.
But not too crazy.
Get crazy.
Got more?
Get crazy. Fuck, marry, kill. The Battle of the CM Punk Present and Past Women Edition #1.
Oh wow, here we go.
So first I don't know who's who, but we go with AJ Lee.
It's okay. It's not that exciting.
And then we move to Beth the Phoenix.
Something about that. That's
in the wheelhouse.
That's like, hey now. Hey now.
And then Maria Kanellis.
Oh, I kind of like this.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to marry her. I'm going to fuck the one in the middle, Beth, whatever. I'm going to kill the first one.
We're almost in agreement. The first one's definitely getting killed. This thick one, I'm not sure to do with Beth. I think I'm going to marry that because that looks like too much fun. Like, we're going to have fun.
She's going to wear that outfit all the time?
Fuck that. Yeah, she's only allowed to wear, like, some sort of loincloth.
There you go.
A club on her hip.
Yeah.
At 247.
Okay.
I'm going to be down with that. You got any knowledge for the week?
Thinking, no.
I saw, like, one of these posts. I don't know which dating app this thing is.
Let me see. Scroll down. Looks like Tinder to me, sir.
It's a Tinder type thing. This was posted online.
I wouldn't know about that.
Some chick. I don't either. Her post or her
She's 20.
little description, it says, nobody considers you a lumberjack if you cut down one tree, but if you fuck one goat, suddenly the whole town calls you a goat fucker.
That's from a movie or something, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
True.
That's
right?
Cool, though. That's true.
True. Fuck one goat. I ain't fucking a goat.
Yeah, I like that.
And then I was on Amazon the other day. I was looking for gluten-free fucking cereals. And I was looking for protein cereals, and this is a legitimate fucking cereal.
Poop like a champion?
The ultra fiber cereal. I was showing it to everybody in my family. They're like, that's not fucking real. And I had to pull up the Amazon screen. I'm like, no, this is real. But would you really eat a cereal that's poop like a champion if that's the name of it?
16 total grams of fiber? Holy crap, that's a lot of fiber. Wow. It's gluten-free though.
Soy-free.
Well, given your story earlier in the show, don't buy that because you don't need that.
No, I don't need that. I found a different protein cereal where it's got it's like French vanilla. Yeah, there we go.
Vanilla.
French vanilla.
Vaginilla.
And
Vaginilla.
it's got a lot of
French vaginilla.
Got a lot of protein in it.
What about a little like Harry Bush with some ice cream on top?
Don't tease me. Yeah, I got work to do tonight, Ingo.
With the caramel.
What flavor is ice cream?
It's vanilla, French vanilla ice cream with caramel and sprinkles.
I was gonna get crazy. I was gonna go mint chocolate chip.
That's gonna mask the taste.
Oh, I should just go vanilla?
I'm thinking.
Well, you definitely don't want to do chocolate because I've learned this lesson. Never chocolate, never pudding, and never a lady's butthole.
Oh, because you don't know what's coming or going?
It just doesn't look right.
Oh, I'm fine with that. I'm all dirty, Matt. I don't care.
Okay.
It's all good. Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Fair enough.
I ain't afraid of no poop.
This guy likes the dirty Sanchez.
That's right.
The shit on my chest.
Right.
I'm
That's
down.
the thing.
I'm
Somebody
down.
shit on my chest. That's what I'm looking for a woman. If you're out
There
there,
he is.
If you're willing and able to shit on my chest.
Scheiße
Call me.
for the Kaiser.
Oh, we're getting crazy.
That's it. Shut it down.
Okay, that's
in,
it.
out, done.
Week's edition of MMA Nuts. My name is Ingo Weigold.
Matt Griffith. Thanks for playing. Pew. Pew.